Hey, what's up dudes, SGD here. Welcome to the Suicide Cult. This is going to be probably a quick video with very minimal editing because this is actually a math-based game and it's of a problem that I'm aware of, something I've messed with before. It's called the Josephus problem. I will explain as we go. This was on Game Jolt, just popped up recently. It's like a 5 meg download. Okay, here's the setup. There's a lot of Suicide Cult, join a cult, time for the Great Ritual, etc, etc, etc. Basically, the cult takes turns killing themselves. Here's the key. What you know is they will take turns in a clockwise direction and number 1 starts. Each participant in the ritual kills the next person in line. Now you may have also noticed I clicked on easy instead of hard. The reason is, when I read about this, hard operates on slightly different rules. So I wanted to do the first video explaining the classical version of the problem, okay? Okay. Now, it's not that hard when you're in this position. If one person kills the next person in clockwise formation, who do you pick? Well, obviously you pick number 1. Simple enough. Also notice it's very gory. Okay, now when there's 3, what happens? Well, 1's gonna kill 2, and then 3 is gonna kill 1. So, who does that leave us? That leaves us with number 3. So we'll pick number 3. Okay? It's not that hard to sort of math it out, and from here on out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting little X's on the screen and arrows to sort of help explain this as it goes. So, 4 positions. 1 kills 2, 3 kills 4, 1 kills 3. Who's that leave us with? El numero uno. Not too hard so far. Let's clear the ground out because we need to see more people. Now we're up to 5. This is where things are going to start to get, let's say, a little dicey. Okay? So, 1's going to kill 2, 3 is going to kill 4, 5 is going to kill 1, and then 3 is going to kill 5. Right? That should, if I'm right, leave us with 3. Let's find out. Perfect. Level 5, clear the ground out again. Go through the same ritual. 1 kills 2, 3 kills 4, 5 kills 6, 1 kills 3, 5 kills 1. So, what does that leave us with? Now, did I get that right? Let's make sure I paid proper attention, okay? 1 kills 2, 3 kills 4, 5 kills 6. You may notice also, immediately, all the even numbers. So no matter what, you should know you can't pick an even number. That leaves us with 1, 3, 5. 1 kills 3, 5 kills 1. And that leaves us with 5. Right? I think I'm correct. And there we go! Survived again. Now I should point out, I looked into the game, but I haven't actually played it. This is solely going off of what's called the Josephus problem. Now, clear again. We are up to 7. Now, here is where we're gonna have to start really thinking this out. First of all, just X out all the evens. That's step number 1. 2, 4, and 6, you're all gone. That leaves us 1, 3, 5, and 7. Now, so 1's gonna kill 3. So 1 killed 2, 3 killed 4, 5 killed 6. This is where things get a little funny. 5 kills 1, 3 kills 5, 7 kills 3. That leaves us with 7. So let's let the game roll. And we're good. Now we're up to 8, level 7. Here's where your first clue should show up. Remember how I mentioned we always take out the evens, so let's just X out all these evens. 2, 4, 6, and 8, they're all gone immediately. What do you notice that leaves us with? Well, that leaves us with 4. So, if you have 4 left, that's just 2, 4, that's 1, 3, 5, and 7. That's essentially the 4 problem, which means we can renumber 1, 3, 5, and 7 to 1, 2, 3, and 4. What do you know about that? 2 and 4 are gone, right? Right. Which leaves us, and that leaves us with 1 and 5, which is essentially like 1 and 2. So what do we pick? Number 1. I know I'm going fast. And I'm sorry for that. Just like that. So, based on what you remember, if you remember the solution to level 1 and level 3, I think, the one that had 4. The one that had 2 and the one that had 4. Now the one that had 8. Anytime you have a power of 2, you just pick part number 1, which is kind of the clue to the whole thing. We're gonna go to level 8. This is 9 of them. Now this is where things, once again, I've said it before, but it is true. They're gonna get a little faster now, and a little more in depth, because once again, let's kill out 2, 4, 6, and 8. That leaves us with 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, which is our 5-person problem. Once again. But we can't just simply do it before, because, see, you can't just call 1, 1, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3, 7, 4, and 9, 5. I know that sounded weird, but it's gonna be on screen. Because when 2, 4, 6, and 8 are gone, 9 is our new position 1. So 9 would be 1, which would make 1 position 2, 3 is position 3, 5 is position 4, 7 is position 5. So we should know based on that, 9 will kill 1, 3 will kill 5, and then 7 will kill 9. So that leaves us with 3, and that leaves us with 7. 3 will kill 7. So who do we have left? We have number 3! If I'm right, and I think I am. Done! Clear out the ground. There's a lot of blood, a lot of gore. Now we've got 10. Once again, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 are all gone. That leaves us with 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. This truly is our 5 version of the problem. 1 kills 3, 5 kills 7. 1 kills 3, 5 kills 7, 9 kills 1. That leaves us with 1 kills 3, 7, and 1 are all gone. That leaves us with 5 and 9. Which, how do we do this now? Well, that leaves us with 5 killing 9. Which, if I'm not mistaken, will leave us with number 5. Now, level 10, which I think is the last level. This is where I'm going to reveal the formula and do the full explanation. See, there's a video from the channel Numberphile, which is about this, the Josephus problem, and it gets into the nitty-gritty of this, including using a table that goes from one number of participants in the ritual all the way through like 10 or 15 of them, I forget. And it breaks it down. You notice, once again, you can never pick an even number. And also on the powers of 2, you're always in position 1. So what happens then is you're essentially marching up 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, blah, 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 until you hit the next power of 2, and then it resets back to 1. This can be represented, oddly enough, in terms of remainders coming off of the division by 2. I know that sounded complicated, but essentially it works like this. For any group of numbers, you will have some power of 2 that's very close. And then the difference between that and that. In this case, we have 11. Closest power of 2 is 8. 2 to the third, 8, plus 3 is 11. So we're gonna use that 3. That's our little remainder there, because that's our remainder. Then multiply, I know this is complicated as fuck. You multiply the remainder by 2, 2 times 3, and then that's 6, and then you add 1, and that gives you 7. Once again, I've done nothing in terms of mapping out what's gonna happen next. All I know is 11 is 8 plus 3, and 2 times 3 plus 1 is 7. So, if the formula works, number 7 should be our winner. Let's check it out. And there you go! And there you have it. It's a classical math problem, alright? That's all 10 levels. Then just, and then you can, the thing is you can keep going forever. In fact, let's see how far I can possibly take this. Because past here, there's no like guide or chart or anything that's gonna help me along. We've got 12. Right off the top of my head, I know that That's 8 plus 4. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So that should give us that. And there's 9. And you can just keep doing this. 13 is 8 plus 5. That's 2 times 5 plus 1. So that's 10 plus 1, 11. So that should give me 11. And there you have it. Clear out the ground. Level 13, 14. That's going to be 2 times 6 plus 1. Now you may notice once again, it went 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. And we're just going to keep going. Survive again. Clear. 15. What's this one? Why, that, my friends, is 8 plus 7. So that's 14 plus 1. All the way to the 15 position. 15 is now finished. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna do number 16 because, as I mentioned before, anytime it's a power of 2, 16 is 2 to the 4th, you just pick position 1, and off you go to the races. Okay, that's enough. I don't know how cramped this can get, but you can see it's actually, once you understand the formula to it, it's not that hard. You can literally go forever as long as you can keep doing your powers of 2. So we're gonna exit out. Now, hard mode works a little differently from what I understand. I don't know the exact mechanics of it. I just know it's not the same. But this is the Suicide Cult. It's very neat. It's just... I like the idea that someone took sort of a classical math problem and then turned it into a game. And then I realize that most people who play this aren't going to really be working on the formula. And even those who did might have a hard time sussing it out. I wouldn't have been able to do it if I hadn't been aware of the problem already. I don't think it would have taken me a while. But I like the fact that this person did it. I wonder if they were inspired by the number file video. Once again, that number file video is the shit. I'm gonna link to that as well as the game and the channel because it's one of my favorites. Maybe I'll try hard mode at a later time, see if I can figure out how the hell to do that. But yeah, Suicide Cult. It's neat. It's math. I don't care if you don't like math. I do. I had fun. And, you know, hey, I hope some of you did too. You know the drill. Hit me up on Twitter, all that good stuff. But till next time, I'll catch you next time, dudes.